I mean, I get it. You are after life on your own terms, for your own reasons, and you've been sold the idea of a lifestyle business. Well, let's look at what it's actually costing you. I've been in those shoes. When I first started, I believed in the grind. I believed in the hustle. And listen, I mean, I know you can do it. Regardless of how tough it is, regardless of what you are telling yourself you can put yourself through and what how long you're telling yourself you can wait for the real breakthrough to happen, I know you can do it. I was doing it. I was doing crazy things when I think about it. I used to get up to meetings at 2 a.m. my time back when I lived in Ireland because those some of those meetings used to be hosted in the US. So as a good girl and good entrepreneur, I was listening to what they were telling me about not making excuses, about pushing through for at least a couple of years. I did enjoy a lot of that, right? I did enjoy um, marketing, the psychology behind it. I became very good at it, which is happy days. I coach inside elite teams right now. I have my hands on high ticket offers, even seven-figure offers. And my daughter was still getting up like 4 times at night. And I was still hearing the mindset coach telling us to get up at 5 a.m., join the 5 a.m. club. And I believed that's what I was supposed to do. So I did my share of grind. I did not even see that I was grinding and sacrificing a lot. And I believed in the lifestyle business. That was one of the words that was thrown around all the time. But eventually, obviously, I hit a wall and you might be in a similar situation right now if you're stuck somewhere below 10K months potentially. If you feel that you're going around in circles, if you feel that you should have built more by now. And at this stage, you might be questioning what is actually going on. Because that happened to me. And I was like, wow, so after all this work, it still feels like I'm dragging my feet. Yes, I'm seeing results, but they're not where what they should be by now. And I was like, something's off. Something is terribly off, and I don't know what it is. And at some point, I ran into ideas and concepts that actually busted some of the myths that I was living by. And some of them was the lifestyle business model. Did you know that most of the business strategies, most of the revenue methods are built on extraction model? The operating system designed to extract more of your time, more of your resources, more of your effort, more of your emotions, and give very little in return. You've seen that at home. All the invisible load that you're carrying, all the things that you do, nobody ever sees. And even when you point them out, you are still sort of like almost like fighting to be acknowledged for all the input. What's even more interesting and terrible is that so many women I talk to about what they're going through, about their reality, and about why they are stuck in business are not even seeing this issue. It's the society, it's how our society is built, and it's in society's wiring, and it's a huge blind spot for women themselves. And so the idea of lifestyle business is also built on the extraction model. What it really tells is that, listen, you don't need a big business. You don't want a lot of results. You don't want big money. You don't want big revenue. You don't want exponential growth. You don't want a big team. You don't want this and that and whatever, because you'd have to sacrifice your life for it. So, no, build a business that actually leaves you, the capacity to have the life that you want in the process too. So basically, what it's telling you is that somehow big results and living a good life in the process are two incompatible things, are two things that do not match. Well, that is BS. The restaurant, it's very easy for them to say, listen, there is this whole ocean of coaches, of business coaches, strategy coaches, mindset coaches that want you to believe that you need their help. And they're coaching you on things that are not even true. Yes, there are rules in the society. Yes, there are rules in the physical world, in the material world, but they are not necessarily universal laws. Who decided that business needs to be done this way and not that way? Who decided that if you want a freedom freedom lifestyle business, there's only one way to do it by not wanting big goals, not wanting your dreams, not wanting to achieve more. Who decided that? Is that a fact? I like saying nothing that comes from another man is a fact. All this, like our society has lived for many, many years, for a long time, now probably thousands of years, based on the belief that money is attached and wealth is attached to time input, effort. And so, if you don't want to sacrifice time, effort, emotional state, want less. No, I'm saying no to that. I'm actually flipping the script. I'm actually flipping the script for myself and for other women who have various situations behind the closed doors. And I am saying that you can still create a massive, well, I don't want to say massive business because it's actually, it can be very agile, compact, simple, but produce a lot. I am in the process of installing a method, a sovereign revenue method that requires to remove a lot of load in your business and in your life. Well, starting with your business. But if you remove a lot of load in your business, guess what? It increases your possibilities to do whatever you need to do in life. And then flips your reality. There is a test actually that I give people to see if they have a revenue method that is running on the sovereign mode, not extraction mode. In order for you to create life on your terms while creating something big, while creating millions, you want to have a method that runs on the sovereign mode, not extraction mode. I will actually drop the link in the description of this video, so go and find it. See if you have a way to create something big. Because listen, I mean, talking about money for many people, especially women, still feels awkward. But if you like me, you know that you're not just after big money. And you know that money and wealth is just a representation of your contribution and who you are becoming. And then there's another reason for me. I hope for you too, is that I have a daughter and I do not want her to internalize that wealth requires sacrifice because it doesn't. That's not how the universe is designed. I do say to my daughter, you can have anything you want by doing what you love, and that's the law. That's the universal law. Nobody looks at a baby and thinks, oh, this baby cannot have what it wants. This baby, well, other babies, they might have what they want, but this baby, no, this baby has limitations, constraints. Ever heard that? So the question is, at what point in your life did you start telling yourself that you can't have what you want without sacrifice? You can. There is a way to create something big and get rewarded as a natural result while you are actually lifting the load in your business because you are doing too many things that are not creating the return you are after. Somehow your business has become another chore. It was the case for me. It's the case for many, many women. And so my goal with my message is to get your attention and to make you aware of, first of all, the reality you are in and what's possible. And now go get tested. See if you have a way to create big revenue, sovereign revenue.